Alright, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible because honestly, I really do not care about this. And I know that all he's trying to do is just get attention. But I'm going to make a quick reply video anyways just to shut this whole thing down before people start believing the garbage and nonsense that he's spewing. So, first things first. ShootEmUp does not own Rise. That is not his crew at all. The only reason that you put ShootEmUp in your video title was for views. That's it. Everyone knows that ShootEmUp does not own Rise. He is a big part of Rise. He hosts lobbies. He helped create the Discord chat. He's been helping us find recruits. He is a big part of Rise. But everyone knows that it's not ShootEmUp's crew. So let's just drop that there. So you could take his name out of your title. But oh, I know that you're not going to, right? Because 90% of every single thing that you upload is just meat riding ShootEmUp and talking about ShootEmUp. And it's getting to the point now where your subs are even starting to talk about, like, bro, like all you do is talk about him. You're getting obsessive. And look at this screenshot. You made a community post about ShootEmUp again. And look, the two top most liked comments is calling you obsessive and saying that it's getting old and saying that you need to make, like, bro, like, it's time. You are 20 years old, my dude. You're almost 20. You're what, 19 going on 20. You're almost 20 years old, bro. You don't have a job. You don't go to college and you don't go to school. You need to find something in your life to do besides create drama on a 6-year-old game. Like, if you look at anyone else's channel on GTA, right? You look at Arsen, right? He does tutorial videos. You look at me, I do montages. You look at, you know, ShootEmUp, and ShootEmUp does like commentary videos. You look at Feng Shui, me and Feng Shui aren't even cool. But Feng Shui does like RNG videos. All your channel is just toxicity, and it just gets annoying, bro. Like, it just gets old. Like, my dude, you are a grown man. You are 20 years old, and all you do is just try to troll people on a video game. Like, and on top of that, you're always talking about how you care about the community and how you want this community to be fixed and how everyone should care about not dying. But then, when I make Rise and ShootEmUp comes in, Mixed Panda comes in, ShootEmUp is even trying to get Lala Gaming to join, we are doing something to fix this community. What are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? Because the whole reason why I created Rise in the first place is because I got tired of hearing these YouTubers talk about how GTA is toxic now and how it's terrible and how everyone just ruins it with orbitals and RC cars and yada yada yada. Lowkey, what have you done personally to do anything to change this community at all? You host lobbies. Yes, absolutely. You are correct. You host lobbies. You host base FFAs. You host run and guns, things like that. But the problem, first off, is that your base FFAs are open to everyone. Anyone can get into these base FFAs. If you guys have ever actually watched one of Lowkey's streams, you would know that every time he hosts a base FFA, 90% of everyone in there is in passive mode. And the other 10% get orbitaled or hit with RC cars or go in God mode, including Arsen Y, because Arsen Y refuses to even play with his subs unless he is in God mode. So when you're over here talking about how, oh, people should not care about the game, it's like, my mans, you're not doing anything to help the community other than just tell the community that everyone should not care about the game. And like, when Lala Gaming did the little free mode challenge thing to the community, what do? Jump in. Oh, this was my idea. I did it first. Like, bro, you don't care about this community at all. You care about yourself. That's all. Let's get that out of the way right now. And then you tried to compare Rise and LowX to each other. Last time I checked, right? You pointed out the Rise bio, right? How it says we do tournaments, we do free mode, we do run and gun, we do all these different things, right? And you're like clowning on about that, right? But let's take a look at this LowX crew, right? That's the savior of GTA that everyone talks about, right? You look up Lowkey Execution on Social Club, and what's the first thing that you see? Subscribe to Lowkey X. My man, Lowkey Execution is there to spread your channel around. That's all that's there for. Look at it, it's open. People can join in and out whenever they want. Anyone can get into LowX and use orbitals, use God mode, go off the radar. Like, you're not fixing this community, bruh. All you're doing is just hosting lobbies and telling people to subscribe to you. And like everyone who's in LowX, you started talking about how everyone in Rise are a bunch of dummies. Everyone who's in LowX are a bunch of dummies because they're basically just walking advertisement for your channel. Whenever, let's say, right, there's almost 400 members in LowX, right? If a LowX member joins a session and adds someone, from there on, if that person ever sees Low Execution, what's the first thing that's going to come up? Subscribe to Lowkey X. Bro, you're not out here hosting tournaments. You're not out here hosting CVCs. You're not doing anything to help people. Like, you stop acting like you're the savior God kind of this community, because your lobbies are just places where Syncable, Nakata, Kurz, anybody who's a 1-0 player can just get in, and that's a buffet for them. They can just orbital anybody who's in your lobbies because you allow it to happen. Another thing too that I also thought was pretty funny is that you started talking about how you care about your subs, right? And you love your subs and you play with your subs. So answer me this. Every single person in this community, okay, knows that Syncable does what? Scams. Syncable scams. Everyone knows that Syncable scams. I've never had a problem with Syncable, but I'm not going to show the clip because you're not going to copyright this video and you're not taking this video down. But you told all of your subs to go in and subscribe to Syncable because Syncable sells PSN accounts? You know that Syncable scams. You purposely told your entire fan base to go and buy accounts off of someone that scams. Like, you don't care about your subs. And why? Oh, and why did you do that? In hopes that Syncable will do what? Give you a shout out back so you gain more subs. Your subs are not something that you appreciate. That's a number to you. Bro, I've known you for 2 years now. And I know how you are off camera. You don't care about your subs at all. None. Zero. And it's funny because I already feel all the low-key fanboys coming into the comments and defending him. Bro, he does not care about you. I've been in parties with him multiple times off stream. He does not care about any of you. He is here to get subscribers. And he's tried to leave GTA multiple times. Like, take the hint. Bro, he does not care about any of you. Then he said he's going to make a RIP video on Rise. Rise is not a real crew. Rise is a community. For those of you that don't know what Rise is and you're just watching this kind of like blind and you really don't know what's going on. Rise is a crew where you give up 20 free kills. And the reason why you give up 20 free kills is simply to prove that you don't care about dying. If you don't care about dying, you'll have no problem giving up 20 free kills. Rise does FFAs. We do beats. We do tournaments. You can play with your favorite YouTubers. We're trying to get as many YouTubers in there as possible that are chill, that will actually play with their subs out of passive. We're doing like tournaments for like 10 PSN, 20 PSN shout outs. We're going to be doing like CVCs, and we're going to be streaming. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. We're going to be making videos with you guys. It's all different kinds of things. And Lowkey X is trying to make an RIP video on a crew that is not a real crew. You don't have to try out. You don't have to have a certain KD. You don't have to be good at the game. Nothing. You know why he's making an RIP video on Rise? Because he can't kill any other crew. He has to kill a crew that doesn't care about the game. Lowkey, I want to see you make a RIP video on ILLX. That's what I want to see. I want to see you try to put down one of my members, because the last time I checked, You have lost to every single member that has went against you. You lost against Jihad, you lost against Rez, you lost against Brandon, you lost against Tavion, you lost against Nerve. How many more people are you going to lose to from my actual competitive crew? Oh, that's right. You got to clip Rise, right? The people that don't care about the game, that stay out of passive, that just chill. We chill. Rise is not a real crew. You'd never be able to beat anyone from a real crew. And then at the same time, what's also funny is that you always tell people that you don't care about GTA and you don't care about dying, but then every time that you get into a beef with somebody, right? What's the first thing that you say? 1v1 me what? Run and gun, right? Because you play run and gun. You'll never go against people in what they play, but yet you don't care about the game, right? Like when I told you that me, you, and Arsen can do a 2v2 any day. Me, you, Arsen, and then one of my ILLX members. We could do a 2v2 any day. I told you we could do it in face-to-face. You didn't want to do it. Why? Oh, because I don't play face-to-face. But you don't care about the game, though, right? You don't care if you lose or win, right? Like, stop acting like a hypocrite. And then on top of that, talk about, oh, I don't care about dying. I don't care. Bro, I tried to convince you to come out of passive around your subs for a video, and you would not do it. And I also tried to make a video with Arsen and a couple other of you guys, and all of you guys were too scared to walk outside the nightclub because I wanted to get some clips all around the city for a video that we were supposed to be working on, but everyone was scared to do it, so we ended up having to make the whole video in the nightclub, and then we ended up canceling it because the video came out terrible. Remember this?
Where the fuck Arsen go? I know. He's right there.
Yeah, but he's not talking.
Yeah. Arsen, turn your mic on. Yeah, your mic muted the whole time.
I'm done entertaining the beef and the drama and all this, bro. Like, and you know what? I'm about to put it all out on blast here. None of the YouTubers that any of you guys watch are really beefing off camera. Like you just saw in that video, you heard Lowkey X say, oh, where'd Arsen go? And Arsen is literally right behind him, and I'm in that room with them. And Fan Shui was in that video, Mixed Panda was in that video, Dizzy was in that video, and if they try to lie, I still have that whole video on my PS4 where I can show every single YouTuber that's quote-unquote beefing with each other inside that nightclub. And we even ended up going outside of the nightclub, out of passive. But then Arsen ended up being weird and tried killing everybody, so everyone went passive, and then we ditched that whole project. But I think it's funny that every single person that's quote-unquote beefing on GTA, we were all just out of passive around each other not a couple months ago. So it's like, stop trying to fake beef for YouTube. No one's doing that anymore, bro. That wave is off. That wave is off. No one's doing that. You don't even see, bro, Shoot 'em Up doesn't even do RIP videos anymore. Like, bro, he just chills, bro. He does like commentary videos, and he talks about the same things that you talk about how you need to fix GTA, about how things need to change, about how we should do something as a community. But Rise comes up, and Rise is the first step to fixing this community. And what do? Bash it and talk bad about it and be toxic about it. Bro, you are the one ruining the community at this point, bro. Syncable is gone. He hasn't uploaded in months. Once again, don't have a problem with Syncable, but he's another reason why this community is being ruined, because he's the one that got everybody on this 1.0L's up global garbage vibe that they're on. Low-key, still spreading toxicity and cancer all around the community, just ruining it for everybody that's just trying to have fun. Because he can't think of any original content, and that's why he only pulls 8K views and has almost 30K subs. You are the only one on GTA that's still on this beef and drama vibe, bro. You look at I Scoped You, he's chilling. He's doing like beach montages. You look at, you know, Shoot 'em Up, he's doing like commentary videos and live streams. You look at Arsen, and Arsen's doing tutorials and things like that. You're the only person on GTA that's still trying to cause drama. Everybody else is trying to fix it. Stop putting on this fake front in front of all of your subs and all your streams. In fact, that's why you don't even want to argue with people unless you stream, Because then you know that like you don't got your subs there to back you up. Because you could do anything and your subs will back you up. And that's the only reason why you only 1v1 people if you're streaming, and you only argue with people if you're streaming. Because you want subs, you want clout. That's all that this is about. Everybody knows it, but everyone's tired of it, bro. You are a 19-year-old going on 20. You are a grown man, son. You're 20 years old with no job. You don't go to college and you don't go to school. And you're the only one here still trying to ruin it for everybody else. LowX and Rise are nothing like each other. They'll never be anything like each other. Rise is doing things to fix the community. We're doing things to make it fun for everybody. We're hosting tournaments. We're hosting CVCs, FFAs, Beach 1v1s, Base City, everything, bro. Like, we're chilling. We are having fun. And it's like, I already know all the low-key subs. Oh, why are you mad? Why are you mad? No one's mad, bro. It's just like, I don't understand how hypocritical you can be when you sit here and talk about how you want to fix the community. Everyone's minding their own business. Nobody's worried about you. Me, ShootEmUp has been chilling with Rise, just having fun, playing with subs. I've been playing with Rise, chilling, having fun, playing with subs. Mixed Panda, everybody. We are just all having fun, chilling. And what does Lowkey do? He's got to come in. He's got to start drama, like always. Like a grown man, because he's bored, he has nothing better to do. Like, it just gets old, bro. Like, it really gets old. I'm going to be making a Rise video, and we're going to be going fully in depth about how Rise works and how to join Rise. This video was just to shut him up, bro. And honestly, Lowkey, you can make all of the replies and whatever you want, bro. Honestly, you can make all the replies, stories, live streams, videos, posts, whatever, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's not affecting any of us, dude. Like, we're all still gonna be in Rise lobbies. We're all still gonna be having hella fun with 30 players, all in a session with mics, playing with YouTubers. Like, nobody's worried about you and your dead channel with 5K views a video. We're all over here chilling.